We have some new details tonight on a collision involving a schooner and a commercial fishing boat off of the coast of Kennebunk. Now, this happened yesterday, injuring 2 people. CBS 13's Brad Rogers joining us live now at Dock Square, where that damaged schooner was taken. And Brad, that boat was taking on water after that collision. How did they manage to get that back to shore safely?
Yeah, it sure was. You know, the captain and crew, they thought pretty quickly here. They had all the passengers move to the starboard side of the boat, and that weight lifted this port side, the damaged port side, out of the water, keeping it from capsizing. There were patches of dense fog offshore yesterday when the steel bow of a fishing boat slammed into the hull of the schooner Eleanor. Kennebunk's fire chief was out on his boat and saw the collision.
I had just come out of the fog in the area of the G buoy, approximately 1 mile from the river here, just as the impact was occurring between the Flying Dutchman and the schooner Eleanor.
A crewman on the Eleanor told us they saw the fishing boat heading towards them and thought it would turn away. But he told me when the Flying Dutchman got closer, they could see no one was operating the vessel. He says they only had seconds to try to avoid the collision.
The fishing vessel Flying Dutchman struck this boat with their bow. The damage on the top deck goes in approximately 2 to 3 feet. What you see here is all damage that's underneath the waterline.
He says the schooner captain immediately sent a distress call.
I really can't speak more highly of the captain and crew of the schooner Eleanor. His crew immediately placed all occupants in life jackets, rendered first aid.
A passenger on the schooner and a crewman on the Dutchman were injured in the collision. Fire Chief Justin Cooper took the schooner passenger to shore on his boat.
We were able to transfer her and her husband over, immediately bring her into shore.
They both had head injuries.
That is correct.
How are they doing today?
My understanding is the female occupant of the schooner Eleanor received some staples but was otherwise okay, and I believe the crewman from the Flying Dutchman was also released okay.
There are still booms around the fishing boat from leaking diesel fuel. The fire department says tides washed away most of the fuel from Gooch's beach, but some traces may remain. They issued a swim at your own risk advisory for the next 48 hours. Chief Cooper says it's fortunate the Eleanor is such a sturdy boat.
There are other similar sailing vessels out here that had they suffered this type of impact, they likely might have been cut in half.
Now, the Coast Guard and Marine Patrol are both investigating this accident here. As is standard procedure, both the captains of both ships had to take a drug test today. We're live in Kennebunk. Brad Rogers, CBS 13 News.
Yeah, amazing that wasn't worse, Brad. Thank you very much.